Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Ultimate Racing League and a live broadcast from myself, URL Enzo Jack, for one of the TT sessions, time trial sessions, setting up for the Hypercar Tuesdays Championship that we will be running. I am going to be taking part in this one, so fingers crossed I can put in the sort of times doing in practice. In this session, we have TLR Smith, a very well-known guy who races throughout the URL on the Sunday leagues. Very quick guy, but new to the hypercars, and he's throwing himself straight in at the deep end with very minimal practice, and it'd be interesting to see what he can do. We also have PM10_racing_YT, so YouTube. I think he has his own YouTube channel. Now, I've seen him in practice, and I think the record and the fastest time trial time so far is going to go. Remember, we're all battling for a place in the top 8, the team of 8 to face the Hellenic Knights Racing Team, HKRT, in the upcoming championship. And maybe, hopefully, one of us can take that crown from HKRT Kevin. So what I'm going to do, we got half an hour for qualifying. So I'm going to go round, get some laps in, and then we'll see what I can do. I will go quiet because I can't drive and talk. Ask anybody that knows me and races with me. I can barely drive when I don't talk. I put it in the barrier. But who knows what I might do under a little bit of pressure in front of the universe that may be watching me. Just going to go on pause where I can share the link to the live stream with the relevant people. Let Auto Drive take me around. There we go. I'll just chuck that in the respective chats. Obviously, people can see on here the what I currently race with regards to visual assists. So as you can get back into it there, as you can see, obviously I have the corner markers on, I have the braking zone markers on, but you'll see as I go around the lap, I'm actually just looking for my own braking markers, which on this track some are very similar, some aren't. I'm not that brilliant with the corner names, so trying to remember how to drive as well as trying to remember what the corner names are really isn't going to serve me well. But we're coming round the end of the out lap, well, my out lap for this, and then we're going to go into a flying lap, and I'm going to be quiet and see what I can do as my first flying lap as the fuel starts to come down. So wish me luck as he goes deep. Bad start. Let's go. Quick welcome to the 3 people watching. It's Kevin. There you'll see popping up there. We got HKRT Kevin on the live stream, and that's the one that we're all hoping we can take the crown away from, as I lose a bit of traction on the back end. Nobody wants to lose traction on their back end. Already messed up the middle sector because I started talking, and as you can see, we'll bin this lap off as PM10 Racing has put in a 201.569, which off the top of my head I think is already the fastest time of the time trials gone, and that now goes to PM10 Racing, and I know he's got more in the tank, so we'll keep an eye on that. We will, after I've done a couple of laps, I might sacrifice my own performance. We will jump on and see what he has to offer on board, and then and see where it is. As you can see, I'm hopeless at driving and talking. So the next lap I'll do, as I think Smith had a bit of a nightmare lap there with a 2:11. He won't want to be showing that on the live stream anytime soon. As you can see, I'm absolutely awful when I'm trying to talk and drive. So as we come down to the chicanes to end this lap and put in what might be a slower lap again than Smith, I'm going to be quiet and go for a fast lap. Oh, Enzo doing Enzo things. There we go. I want a very good lap anyway. So I don't think PM10 Racing has managed to go any quicker on that lap. Unless, I think that's Smith up ahead of me on the mini-map. So PM10 Racing is stuck on a 201.5 as we go into our fourth lap, third flying lap. And we still haven't managed to put competitive lap time on the board. Kev with the excellent advice that I'm trying to take on board, as well as focus on what I'm doing. Rubbish hairpin. Only some wide. Finding a bit of a groove now, I think. As Smith gets in at 204.3. Gradually finding his groove as well. Wish we all found it as easily as PM10 Racing does. Not the worst lap, a mid 202. Fairly competitive, but I know I can do better. We'll look, see where my optimum's at, so I know I've got a bit of time there to find. I also know from practice I could probably take about a second off of that time, I reckon. Can I do it in the next 20 minutes? It's not lost on me that I've just gone purple. I won't be purple any longer. I could have kept that throttle on. I actually got that line pretty good. Another watcher joining, welcome. And Smith hits a 202.585. Really starting to find his groove now. And we're back down to 3. Was there something I said? Oh, nearly into the 201s, but getting there. Let's go. Not what you want coming out of the first hairpin. That cost me a couple of a mile an hour running up through Radion and Eau Rouge, that oversteer. So yeah, 2/10 lost on my best. I had to have a double stab at the turn in then, and that's that lap gone. Let's see if we can crack the 201s on the next lap. And then if I can get into the 201s on the next lap, I'll jump out and we'll go and have a little look and see what PM10 is doing to get. Oh, that's fucking awful that. Oh, language, excuse me. Easy to forget that I'm on a live stream sometimes. Don't do this very often. I'll have to put a PG rating on the live stream. Oh, I must have upset somebody else. Down to 2 watchers. Oh, he's gone. Pushed it too much. Those curves are a nightmare in this car, as Kevin has rightly pointed out. And Smith is the first of me and him to get into the Toy Ones. You have no idea how annoyed I am at that. But fair play to him, well done. He's getting a grip to that car a little bit quicker than I am in this session. Great stuff from Smith. As we go again. Oh yes, that one felt good. Don't think that's my personal best. Not sure I'm going to get much better than that. So what we'll do now, I've managed to do a lap that I'm happy with, very happy with I might say, is I'm going to jump out and we'll have a jump on board with one of the other drivers and see what happens. Thank you very much for the advice, Kevin. I'm not going to lie, I was focusing on not over driving. I was focusing on obviously keeping off the curbs, building the lap and just hitting the apexes, and it did just come together, and I'm pretty chuffed with that, as currently that's the fastest lap of the TT. So now we'll look forward to PM10 smashing it out of the park with one of his .0s that he managed in practice. No pressure, let's go. Let's jump on board with a bit of action from PM10. Let's have the dashboard view. Porsche looks great. Oh, he's 2 1,000ths off of my time with that lap. Cracking lap, but I'm still 2 1,000ths, not even a blink of an eye. It's faster. Will it go this lap? Yeah, nice clean exit out of the hairpin there as we head through Raidillon Le Rouge. Rouge and Raidillon, even. Nice and clean up through there. As we head in towards the braking zone. Obviously, unlike with my live stream, you're not able to see his display. Oh, a little bit switchy on the back end there. He had to lift off. Second stab of the throttle, and I think that lap is in the bin. He might even pick up a penalty for that, as he did get onto the green stuff, but yeah, there he goes. He was onto the green stuff. So that penalty will be served just as you start the long sweeping left-handers going down towards the final chicane. So he's going to have another stab in the next lap. Or is Enzo Jack going to be able to hold on by 2/1000ths of a second to claim the best lap time? Here we go then. As he's coming up to the penalty zone. Just where you see the markers there. As he heads through, now I am going to try some corner names here. As we head through Blanchimont, down towards the chicane to start his 11th lap of this 30-minute qualifying session. Just over 9 minutes to go as he goes through the chicane. Oh, he's diving into the pits. So he's going in for some fresh tyres. Now, did notice he was doing this in practice, which seemed to be benefiting. I think because obviously the tyres, when they go on, they come straight out of those tyre warmers. And they go straight out of the tyre warmer, straight onto the car. And they're obviously at the optimum temperature, and you just have to carry that for the outlap. So there's no risk of overheating the tyres, even with equal conditions and everything on. And we have got some tyre wear. No, tyre wear is off, but we obviously have fuel usage. But the tyres do get hot. So even though there's no tyre wear, the management of the temperatures, particularly around this circuit through the middle sector, management of tyre temperatures can create a lot of time. And I'm not going to profess to be a tyre whisperer by any stretch of the imagination. I am hopeless at managing tyre temps. Yeah, it does look like it, Dirk. He does look like he's going to be going for it. Get the outlap done and see what he can do. Right, yeah, I was saying, I'm hopeless at managing tyre temps. I like the old flat out approach. Fuel saving, okay, yeah, might not be too bad at that. But it's we don't have to worry about that in this. The lighter the car, the faster the time. Obviously, if I was to go back out now, I would go back out with a car with half a tank of fuel. So now I've made the decision to come out and get on board with a couple of the other drivers. My ability to beat the time is gone. So it's now all down to PM10 Racing to see if he can find those 2/1000ths of a second to take top spot in the time trial so far. As we come around Stavelot through the Curve Pour Flare, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm from Bristol. Other languages and accents are not my forte. As we now come down towards Blanchimont, that we'll go through a lap focusing on what PM10 is doing, and we'll try and hopefully he keeps it on the track and we can complete the full lap. So through the chicane, nice and tight, onto the power, managing the throttle. Probably held onto the gear a little bit too long, I would have thought there, bouncing off the Revlamer. But he might know better than I do. He is not far off my time. As we under braking, we head through La Source. Nice exit, clean, no wheel spin on the exit that I could hear. As we head now through into Eau Rouge, the common misconception is the whole corner is Eau Rouge, but this part is Raidillon. Eau Rouge is the little jink to the left at the bottom. Raidillon is the full right hand, left hand up over the hill. As we now head along the Camel Straight into the braking zone for Lecombe, and he's 5/1000ths of a second up in sector 1. Is this lap going to be on as we go through Malmedy on round into Rivage, the hairpin at roughly the midway point of the lap? We're into sector 2 now quite comfortably, and as he goes around Rivage, nice and tight on the power, and over to the right, nice and early, old set apex, get on the power and out onto the curves, back onto the track before you get a penalty. As we now head into Huon, iconic corner, holds onto it, keeps it on the track, no running wide onto the penalties. As we now head down in towards No Name, speed corner, keeps it nice and tight, flowing on the right, keep over to the right, over to the left. As we now go through, have I gone backwards in my laps? Lost my lap. Is it? I've got my laps. My corner's all messed up, but he's 1/10 up and he bins it. He's gone wide. He had it in the bag. He was a 10th up. I was busy looking at my corner names and my track looked like it was upside down and then the right way up again. And he's lost that lap despite being up by over a 10th. So we'll have another go. We got 5 minutes remaining, just over 5 minutes remaining. So enough time for 3 more laps. And he's going for it on this one. He's not going in to try another set of tyres. I think he is committed now with this set of tyres. So what can he do this lap? He's clearly got the time in the bag. I wouldn't mind betting he would have found more time. So end of the brakes, round La Source. We're seeing him get the corner names right for once. As we now head on down towards that little jink to the left, Eau Rouge, and up through Radion. I don't know if anybody's ever seen any videos that he gets over the left, it gets over the right. Cars going up it from different angles, but that is so much steeper in real life than it ever looks on any game or TV camera angle. It is insane. And now we head down in towards Lacombe's off the Camel Straight, under braking, keep it nice and tight to the apex, which he does. Back over to the left, through and now into Malmedy, round to the right. He's got a bit of a drift on. He saved it, but that's going to cost him probably about 2/10. I didn't see how much he was up, or if at all, in sector 1. As we now go through Rivage down into No Name, so we're now back on track. No Name speed corner. We've got it call back up as we head down into Pouhon, under brakes, round about the 50 board. Oh no, not quite. He's gone late. Got a bit of a drift on, a bit of a tank slapper. He's kept it under control though. It's been interesting to see what his time's gonna be based on that as we go down from Pouhon into Le Fagna, round to the right, and then into Stavelot. Coming up now, so that's that, and now under braking Stavelot. We'll see as we come out of Stavelot into Curve at Paul Frere, the sector time, and he's 2/10 down on his personal best, so that's pretty much my time as well. So can he pick up 2/10 in the final sector, or is he going to give this one a miss? And as we go around Blanchimont flat out, he's in 7th gear, which is I think he's given this lap a rest as we now go through the chicane, and he's going round, he's keeping it tight, onto the power nice and early. Let's go cross the start finish line. The 2/10 is comfortably gone. He's half a second down on his personal best as we now head back down towards the braking zone for the source. Let's have a quick look before we go through Radion and Rouge are pretty straightforward. Let's give Smith a bit of camera time. He's still plodding along. He's 6/10 off of the fastest time as we speak. Lap time struggling to get back into those 201s by the look of it, but he is able to replicate a low 202. I think a 201 is going to be good enough to get into the top 8 and get into that team to take on Hayes KRT, as Smith now heads into the chicane to start his 14th lap. And we'll get back on board with YM10, so as he goes through Lacombe's and down towards Rivage, on the brake in, a little bit deeper this time, tucking it back in, back on the throttle, and off we go down to No Name. And he's kept that nice and clean onto the curves. He's had to lift a little bit. This car does not like the curves, as you saw when I was taking it for a spin. He likes to get this back end switching through Pouhon there, and I don't know whether that is the fastest way to do it, but who knows? He does. Over to the left in 3rd gear, and then into the braking zone, round Stavelot, and let's see where he's at on this sector. Oh, he's a 10th up, he's a 10th purple. Can he hold it through the final sector of this lap as we head down towards Blanchimont? He got a good exit out of Stavelot, and out of Curve at Paul Frere, and he is on the money now. So can he hold it through the chicane? He's a 10th up. Is he got more in the bank, or is he going to drop that 10th under braking? Keeps it over on the round side, and he's got a bit of a drift on. I think that could be the 10th gone. He gets on the throttle, bit of throttle rev limiter. Oh, he's taken the fastest lap by 2/10 of a second, and that is my celebration party at an end. What a lap from PM10 right at the end of this. Almost his last lap of this qualifying session, and he absolutely smashes the lap time. Let's get back over to Smith, see how Smith's doing. Last lap was a 203.118. Can he make a dent into the 201.381 that I've done, or the 201.164 that PM10 has just completed? Obviously, we don't know at the moment as he heads downwards into the chicane. This is his final lap as well as the counter goes round to 30 minutes. And he will cross the line to see what his time will be. And it won't be faster. And Smith completes the time trial with a 2:01.998. Great lap from Smith. I watched him during some practice at the beginning. He was struggling, spoke to him as well. And as I think PM10 is going to struggle to beat it after that exit. He was struggling with he's not driven these cars since, I think, he might correct me, but since I think the first week that they came out, and he was struggling to get the grips with it, but he certainly found a lap time there. A nice 2:01 for him. That should be enough to get him into that top 8. What else? What has PM10 got? Where is he at on this lap? Is it in the bin? No, he's a 10th purple again. No, he was a 10th purple at the end of this sector on my lap time last lap, and now he's a 10th purple again on his own lap. Are we going to see the 2-minute deads come, or are we going to see a disappointment? Let's see as he comes into the braking zone. Final lap of this qualifying session. Lowest amount of fuel. He gets through. He doesn't quite get it over on the first bit of the chicane. Gets on the power. Is it a 2-minute dead? No, nearly, so close. 22/100th of a second off of a 2-minute dead. I bet he's kicking himself. If he's anything like me, that 22/100th of a second, he will be kicking himself about. But fair play, absolutely annihilated the field with that time. I thought my time, I'm happy with my time, I won't deny, but a 2:01.022. What a lap. PM10 Racing, take a bow. Raced up. Maybe you're the one to finally snatch Kevin's crown.